live stream. Please don't let it end. Please, Archangel Michael, please protect my live stream. Please. Please, Archangel Michael. I think it was only Laura. Okay, I hope Laura joins back, but I think it's only Laura that I have left, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay. Waiting for Laura. I cannot believe this keeps happening to me. I'm like shocked. Laura, thank you for coming back. That was not cool at all. I don't know. I'm praying to the angels to protect my live stream, but for some reason it's not. I don't know what's happening. It just ends. So I just have to get through this, okay? Rosie, I did respond to your questions, okay? So we've got here, something is in the way, blocks and boredom, okay? So I feel that whatever's blocking him and whatever he's bored about, there's a completion taking place with regards to that, okay, Laura? That's what you need to know. So the blocks and boredom, that whatever block is in the way that he's bored in and frustrated in, there's a completion taking place for something new to come in, okay? I think so too. So what else is happening with Mr. O? Okay, what else is happening with Mr. O? So we've got here, yeah, he's grieving, okay? He's grieving. There's some sort of a loss. I feel he's miserable without you. That's what I'm connecting with here. And he's grieving behind the mask. So he could still be wearing a mask, okay? And he's grieving behind the mask. So he could be pretending to be happy, but he's actually miserable behind that mask. And yeah, he's learning to surrender, to be able to let go of the mask. This is what he's learning to do. He's learning to surrender and let go of the mask in order to be able to be true to his heart, okay? So let's see, what does he want to say to you, okay? Wow, okay. That's interesting you said that, Laura. So thank you, angels. What is happening with Mr. O for Laura? Okay. I tried to move on, but it just made things worse. I feel he's thinking about the past, or he may have tried to just say, okay, I can't do this, and I've tried to move on, but it's not helping. I'm connecting with this is what he did in the past, okay, where he tried to move on and it didn't work, okay. And I'm afraid you won't be willing to give me another chance. I feel he's trying to work through his fears that you're going to reject him because he may not be good enough for you. And this is again what he's trying to heal. And this is the thing, this is what he needs to let go of, this wearing of masks and grieving behind the masks, and to be able to surrender to what is by letting go of the masks, okay, and being true to his heart, because he's afraid that you're going to reject him. So it's like he's holding on to something that's not serving him, and he's grieving behind it because he's scared to come forward. But he needs to end that, okay? There's this boredom and blocks, okay, which I feel is this masks, okay? I feel it's this masks, the masks and him being unhappy where he is right now. There's a completion coming in for that, okay? That's what you need to know. So let's see what else you need to know about your connection with him. Wow. I'm glad she channeled the same thing, okay? So we've got your patience is required as one twin is still struggling to gain clarity within the current challenges. So I feel that he's struggling. And this is something I've noticed, okay? I just want to say it for everyone in the chat, okay? Sometimes your twin flame will be ready to come forward, and then the next minute they chicken out and they're like, I'm scared. And then they gain the courage again. So it's also a back and forth energy, okay? That they need to kind of then just pursue and persevere and move forward. But it will happen at one point where they'll just suddenly just come forward and take that leap of faith and take that risk. But it's this it's kind of like, I think I explained it in one of the previous lives. It's like revving the engine or something in the car, and then, getting ready to finally move the car and take off. This is what I'm connecting with, okay? And this is I've seen this with multiple connections from the readings I'm doing, but it's not going to be like for everybody. It's just for some. That's what I'm picking up with, because they're so close to coming forward and then they chicken out, and that's why those timelines are so unpredictable, because sometimes it is dependent on them to really just take that leap of faith. So he's struggling, and I feel he's struggling to be able to know and trust that you will not reject him, and to drop that mask, because him being his authentic self is something that also scares him, okay? You and your twin flame are mirroring each other's thoughts at this present time. So you need to, and I feel, Laura, you are a very positive person, okay? So you need to be just very, very aware of your thoughts, and focus on yourself and loving yourself. Focus on manifesting what you want, and focus on also surrendering what you're manifesting, obviously. But keep your thoughts positive, because you are mirroring each other's thoughts. So you not giving up is going to help him to propel forward, okay? And I feel like my throat is struggling. So I feel like he wants to talk to you, and he can't, because my voice feels like it's going. So thank you, angels. It's like he needs to clear his throat of what to say to you. So thank you, angels. What else does Mr. O want to say to Laura? You inspire me to change my life. And I feel this one as well. It's not you, it's me. I love you. So he's telling you he loves you. It's not you, it's him. He needs to work through his fears, okay? You inspire me to change my life. He wants to change his life. And he's trying to forgive himself. And this is, I feel, this, you know, so whatever's happened between you and him, Laura, he needs to forgive himself. And I feel that's why he's afraid you're going to reject him, because whatever's happened between the two of you is making him believe that you're not going to take him back. Lots of throat chakra activation. Okay. What else is happening with Mr. O for Laura? Yeah, he's putting the work in, okay? He's trying to be creative. I feel he's trying to be creative to write something to you, to reach out to you. He's figuring out what to say to you, and he's trying to be creative about it, okay? So he definitely wants to reach out to you. Let's see what's next in your connection, okay? Has he ever expressed his feelings before, Laura? Okay, so I feel like what's next in your connection is inner peace. I feel like he's going to go deep within himself and connect with himself, and obviously gain clarity there through that solitude and silence. But there's definitely peace coming into your connection with him, inner peace, okay, for both of you. And it's an adventure. So there's obviously something's going to change. There's going to be like I call it a roller coaster ride, but I'm hoping it's not a roller coaster ride with ups and downs. I would rather just say an adventure. Enjoy the adventure. That's what I feel the angels want you to know. Enjoy the adventure and go with the flow. Let me see how he's feeling about you with the oceans of emotions, okay? How is Mr. O feeling about Laura? Thank you, angels. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you. Yeah, depth. I just said it's going to connect deep in his emotions. Okay, so we got your depth. So he does want to give you more of himself, and he wants more of you. You made me feel alive again. You are his muse, okay? And yeah, this is it. See, something's happened between the two. I know I've messed up and it's killing me. This is what he's afraid of. He's afraid you're going to reject him because of something that's happened in the past between the two of you. And he's saying he's messed up and it's killing him, and he's feeling a lot of regret about it. So what's happening is that he's pulling back because he's afraid to come forward, because he thinks you're going to reject him. And it's an illusion, because you're not going to reject him. So let's just get a message for you from the angels, okay? I'm being guided to get you a message from the angels, okay? You met in 2016, okay. I met my divine masculine in 2010. Thank you, angels. Message for Laura. That thing, person, or situation in your life no longer serves you. Okay, yeah. Right, so this is what the angels want you to know, and this is what I was also saying, and this is exactly what came out in the other cards, okay? The thing, person, or situation in your life that no longer serves you is holding you back. This is the thing that your twin needs to release, which is the past. Release what needs to go, and this is what he's working on, okay? Gratitude as a way of life will positively and hugely transform your life. Make gratitude a daily practice. I feel that you are grateful. I feel this is about you continuing to do that. And obviously keep your thoughts positive, and that's going to help to shift things forward. This connection is not just about the two of you. There's more, there's a lot more going on here. There's a bigger picture. So obviously something else needs to shift and align for the two of you to come back together, because there could be other people involved, which also needs to be taken care of, not just you and him. That's what the angels want you to know. Let me just get one last message for Laura. Thank you, angels. Let's just see what is next for Laura. What is next for Laura in her connection with Mr. O? Thank you, angels. What is next for Laura in her... Oops. What is next for Laura in her connection with Mr. O? Thinking. Ah, okay. Wow. Look at this. An apology, I feel, is coming in. That's what's next. Reason is powerless in the face of love. Romance, communication, listen to your heart. He could come forward with an apology. Okay? Because I'm connecting with apology here with the flowers. To basically apologize to you. Could even be about the past and maybe say more about how he's feeling about you. So this is the next thing that's in your connection between the two of you, Laura. They're adults now. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. So I feel he will come forward and say something to you. You just got to give him the time to gain the courage to come forward and say something to you, Laura. I hope this helps. I think I've answered everybody's questions. I think I've answered everyone's questions, haven't I? Cannot believe this is the third live. You're most welcome. Let me just get a message for all of you from let me see what deck I can bring in. I'm going to bring in a message for all of you from your future higher self, okay? Oh, is it Daisy? Did I miss Daisy? Where's Daisy's message? I'm not seeing it. Oh, I think you deleted a message accidentally, Victor, because I'm seeing what message you deleted. Hi, Madam Naina, for me, current thoughts of R. Okay. So I didn't see Daisy's message. It was accidentally deleted. Okay, so thank you, angels. Message for Daisy D from R. What is happening with R in Daisy D's connection? Thank you, angels. What is happening with R for Daisy D's connection? Okay, so R is finding you magnetic, and you are coming out as the Queen of Wands. So R is finding you very, very attractive and appealing and is drawn to you. And yeah, R wants to do what's right. So justice is coming in, letting go of karmic situations, balancing the energies, balancing the connection, balancing karmic cycles, closing out karmic cycles. And we've got your hard work will pay off results. So I feel that obviously he's working very hard to do the right thing, to be able to close out karmic cycles, because he's drawn to you, okay, Daisy D? That's what you need to know. So let's see what else is happening with, how is R feeling about you, Daisy D? Thank you, angels. How is R feeling about Daisy D? Okay. Yeah, secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. I hate not knowing what's going on. So it could be that there's some secrets that he is hiding. But what I'm connecting with here is that he may feel like he doesn't know he may be wanting to know what's going on in your life and he doesn't know. I also feel he could be afraid of gossip as well. You know, that he doesn't want people to be talking about him. And that could be fear of judgment too, that he needs to let go of, which is about letting go of some karmic cycle, okay? But he's saying he's so madly in love with you. He's feeling love for you. He's madly in love with you, okay? I'm just miserable and I'm tired of pretending I'm not. So he's sad without you. He's miserable without you, Daisy D. But he loves you. So he could be afraid of what people will say, but he wants to do the right thing nevertheless, okay? Which is great. So what else do you need to know about your connection, Daisy D? What else do you need to know about your connection? Your angels are with you during this time of change and transition. So there's a change and transition happening in your connection. You could be seeing 555 and let go of fears. I'm seeing 666, so rise above the ego as well. Everyone in the chat, rise above the ego, okay? But you're seeing 555, or he could be seeing 555, Daisy D. Your angels are providing important information to you and your twin flame on the astral plane. So you could be getting messages in your dreams, or even through your intuition and your mind about your journey. So pay attention to that. And you are your twin flame journey is going through a change right now, okay, Daisy D. So what does he want to say to you? Okay, I will get buckets. Thanks, Victor. What does R want to say to you? I was afraid of being tied down. So he was afraid of commitment, and this is what he's explaining to you. This is why he probably ran, okay? He's afraid of commitment. What else is happening with R in your connection? Yeah, karmic cycles. So there could be delays because it came out in reverse, but this is what he's working on, okay? To be able to correct karmic cycles, bring about an end to karmic cycles, for a new beginning to come in, and fairness and justice. That's what's coming in, okay? So let's get, let me get an angel message for you before I bring the bucket, okay? Oh, Laura also wants a bucket message. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Daisy D? Thank you, angels. The Creator has got you. It is already yours. Trust it will show up in your physical world at the right time. The Creator has got you, okay? So trust in divine timing. It will show up at the right time. It is already yours. Gratitude as a way of life will positively and usually transform your life. I feel this is a collective message for everyone, that gratitude is going to help to bring in miracles. The more grateful you are about your connection and everything you have, even something like your eyes, your fingers, your nose, sense of smell, touch, the ability to even be on this live, for example, being able to do that is something to be grateful for. If you do that every day, Daisy D, it will change your life. It will bring in miracles in, okay? So let's see. So let's get a bucket message for Daisy D from her Divine Masculine. Thank you, angels. Woo! Okay, those two fell out. I feel this is you. Wow. What else? Thank you, angels, for Daisy D. Okay. So we've got your kindness, okay? So I feel kindness is going to help your connection to move forward. I feel your twin also sees your kindness and sees you as a kind person. And we've got your penguins, which means breakthroughs are coming in. So the penguin is a sign of breakthroughs coming in your connection, Daisy D. I feel that your twin is going to go through some sort of major breakthrough that's going to change things. And this could happen in the summer season, or preparing to come forward in the summer season as well, is what I'm feeling. Okay, this could be June, July, August, depending on where you are in the world. But this is summer coming in, okay? So I'm connecting with June, July, August for you because I'm assuming you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And we've got movies here. So I feel that your twin is seeing signs about you in movies. And I also feel your twin wants to probably spend a night watching a movie with you as well, okay, Daisy D? So let's see what else you need to know for yourself. Wow, it's hailing. Storms. Message for Daisy D. Thank you, angels. Wow, we've got a lot coming through for you here. Yeah, okay, so we've got you gaining wisdom, okay? You're gaining wisdom. And you could be gaining wisdom through your career. I know you've been asking about your career. Well, at the beginning, you're asking a lot about your career. But I feel you've been guided to focus on your career, and you're gaining wisdom through this process, possibly in your career and through this journey. You've been guided to focus on joy and happiness because this is going to help shift your connection. You're gaining messages through music right now. And yeah, you're being guided to step into your power. I feel you are stepping into your power, Daisy D, which is helping to shift things forward. And I'm connecting with autumn here, which could also be a time for something changing. So this could even happen between autumn and summer season, okay? But autumn could also be a release. There's a release and sharing taking place. This could even be in your own energy. You could be sharing or releasing something. That's what I'm connecting with. I hope this helps, Daisy D. So now I'm going to get who else wants bucket messages? This is now for Laura, right? Laura, did you want bucket messages as well? I thought I saw Laura. Yeah, good. So let's get bucket messages from Mr. O. Thank you, angels. Bucket messages from Mr. O. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, so love. So he's obviously feeling the love for you, okay? He loves you, which he did say in the card. And we've got your scent. So he could be reminded of your smell, your scent. So he's thinking about you through that. This could be a sign that he's getting. And there's a miracle coming in. There will be a miracle coming in your with regards to him, okay? Miracles coming in. We've got business venture here. He could be on a business venture right now, or you could even be in partnership in terms of your mission on some sort of business adventure that's going to help you to serve your mission. But we've got business venture here, and he's dreaming about you. So he's definitely dreaming about you, okay, Laura? So that's what you need to know. So let's see what else you need to know. Let's see, get messages for you, Laura. Thank you, angels. Messages for Laura, Marto. I love these bucket messages. I must add more. I need to order more hearts. Bigger ones so you can read the messages. Okay, so we've got you are a powerful divine feminine, Laura. You could be feeling sad. I don't know, I've got sad here. So you could be feeling sad right now, but you're a powerful divine feminine. That's what the angels want you to know. You could be focusing on health, or you need to pay attention to your health as well and your well-being. We've got your father here. So this could be even about your divine masculine being a father, or this could even be about you and your father, the relationship with your father. Or this could even be with father as in God, okay, the creator, okay. And then we've got you very soon. So I do feel like something's going to shift very soon in your life, okay? But you are a powerful divine feminine. I feel you could even step into your power very soon. And I feel that you could even maybe be getting some sort of guidance through the divine very soon as well. But you're being guided to focus on your health. And remember that you are powerful divine feminine. I'm glad. Trust me, I do have the angels. When I pull messages, it resonates, even for myself. But it can get quite obsessive. Your father is passed over, so your father could be coming through. Your father could be coming through, Laura. As your guardian, as somebody, as your guide. Okay? That's what I'm connecting with now that you're saying that. So your father could be coming as a guide, coming through as a guide for you, and reminding you of your power as well. You're most welcome. So let me get a collective message for everybody. Thank you, angels. What was I going to bring in? I forgot. Oh, higher self, okay? Thank you, angels. For everyone in the chat, let's get a message. Okay? So we've got here, wow, 3 things. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. So this is about trusting that even if you don't know what's coming next, it will come. What you want will come. You don't have to know what's coming next, it will come. That's what I feel the angels are saying here. Everything is unfolding as it should be. Again, go with the flow and surrender. And embrace the uncertainty, okay? When you rest, it will find you. What you're seeking is seeking you. So what you want with your twin, they want the same thing with you. And when you rest, it will find you, which means, again, surrender. 3 repetitive messages in different ways. Surrender, because when you let go, it will come to you. And everything is unfolding as it should, so go with the flow. And everything you want is on the other side of the unknown, which is embrace the uncertainty. And this is something that I've also had to learn, which is to release the need to get to know what's next. Because when you want to know what's next, you kind of prevent the good thing from coming in, because you can't even be surprised. So you need to let go of that and surrender. And let's get an Archangel Michael message for everyone before you all go, okay? So thank you, angels. Okay, so we've got you. There's something fresh and new ahead for you, okay? Be brave enough to walk towards it and embrace it. So there's definitely something new coming in for everyone in this chat, okay? and you've been guided to embrace it. This could even be your twin. This could be anything new coming in that you need to follow your heart and go through. And follow your heart and go through with it, okay? And yeah, shield. Archangel Michael is saying, I'm your shield. I will protect you and keep you safe. Just call on me. So that's what Archangel Michael wants to say to everyone in the chat, okay? So this is for Kylie. Hi, okay, I didn't see that. Okay, let me just quickly answer that question and then I'm going to close the chat. So if you can just put a message in there, Victor and Laura and whoever else is in the chat, that no more questions. So I had asked about Tim and my connection. Will he contact me and miss me? Okay, so let's see. Tim, so this is for Kylie. So thank you, angels. Message for Kylie. How did I miss that? So thank you, angels. Message for Kylie. Wow, that's miracles coming in. And we saw a miracle in from Mr. O's bucket messages. So there's miracles coming in, Laura. That's a very good sign. And communication. It could also be a sign of communication. So let's go to Kylie's question. So Kylie for Tim, okay? Thank you, angels. What's happening with Tim for Kylie? Thank you, angels. Find your inner power. Okay. So Tim is gaining the strength to come forward, okay? For you, Kylie. Tim is gaining the strength, okay? Finding his power through prayer, okay? And finding his inner strength and power through prayer. To be able to open up to you emotionally. To be vulnerable and to open up to you emotionally. That's what you need to know. That's what's happening right now, okay? So I feel that Tim is gaining strength from the divine to be able to open up emotionally to you, Kylie. That's what you need to know. So what else is happening with Tim for Kylie? Thank you, angels. What else is happening with Tim for Kylie? So we've got your solitude. Yeah, so he's obviously quiet right now. He's withdrawn because he's thinking, he's processing, he's introspecting right now. So he's in solitude. He's probably silent right now because he's also watching. He's observing things around him. He's watching. He's being vigilant. He's also becoming independent, okay? And he's silent, is exactly what I said here. He's probably silent right now because he's observing and paying attention to his thoughts, himself, and what's happening around him. He could even be going through some sort of an awakening, which is why he's becoming more observant of his surroundings, okay? Yeah, and he may have been abandoned in the past, okay? And that's what he's working on healing right now. That's what I'm connecting with here. He could have been abandoned in his past and he's working on healing abandonment wounds. And that's what he needs to overcome. And there could be some sort of a conclusion around this. I also feel this is something he needs to let go of. Something he needs to release and abandon to bring about an ending, okay? So something either has happened that has brought about abandonment fears where he's been cast away in maybe a previous life or even this life in his past. But there's some sort of conclusion and closure coming in with regards to that, okay? So that's what you need to know. So what does he want to say to you in the silence now that we know he's silent, okay? I don't know if Kylie's still here, but let's see, what does he want to say to you now? Thank you, angels. What does Tim want to say to Kylie? Okay, so you inspire me to follow my dreams, okay? This is what Tim is saying. You inspire him to follow his dreams. Your voice, accent, smell, name pops up everywhere in my life, so how can I forget you? So he's saying, how can he forget you? Because he's reminded of you everywhere, okay? And he's processing his feelings right now. I'm glad you're here, Kylie. I'm so sorry, I didn't see your question. Thank you for staying on. So he's processing his feelings right now, and that's what's happening in the silence, okay? And he's saying he's angry. So he's obviously angry, and he could be angry with himself